stream starts, do you want to say?
1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
You want me to put it on this side? Sure. That one, and then.
You guys need another paperweight.
Oh, yes, please. Here, and then. We can have Guelph on both sides, though.
You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
You guys can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, you can start whenever you guys are ready.
Hello, and welcome to the Owl Cup final here at Fletcher's Field. It's a beautiful day to play some rugby today. For the final, we have Toronto Nomads versus the Guelph Redcoats. I'm your color analyst, Lola Parrish, alongside
Colette McCauley. I'll be doing the play-by-play.
We're just getting started here, setting up for kickoff. Now, with the Guelph Redcoats, they finished their regular season with a perfect 10-0 record, and they are defending their Owl Cup championship win, where they won back in 2019. And this is their third consecutive Owl Cup final. For the Toronto Nomads, this is their first time in the Owl Cup final, and it should be a good game. We have number 9, Jess Nielsen for the Toronto Nomads kicking off. And we're about to begin.
Andrew started a midfield kick by Jess, and the Redcoats are trying to move that ball quickly. The offload was successful in the middle of the field by Busby. Clean ruck. We've got to move that ball a little bit quicker by the Redcoats, but Nomads have really tied the Redcoat scrum half up. Slow down a little bit now, midfield. Still in the yellow zone here for the Redcoats. And we're just looking for some. The referee called a forward pass on that from the attack on the Redcoats. So we've got a scrum down midfield.
And our referee today, main on the pitch, is Andrew Gardner.
So the first scrum will really set the pace for the game, so it'll be interesting how this first one goes. It's a very, very hot day out there for them, so hopefully we'll try to limit the number of scrums in the game.
And we'll see what the Toronto Nomads can do with their first scrum going in. And
So go ahead. Yeah, they have a split attack here. Oh, he's called it back up already. We've had a slip. So Nomads have a split attack options on both sides of the scrum. And Redcoats have matched that.
now in their last two matchups, Guelph Redcoats have beaten the Nomads both times, the first time being 19-14, which was a close game. But then, for their second game, the Guelph Redcoats really took the win.
Oh, right out of the scrum. Unlucky on the first receiver. Just a little bit of a knock. So we'll have another scrum. Redcoats have chosen to stack the one side on this left scrum.
And their scrum half, Nat Armitage, she will be going into 4th year at University of Guelph, and she'll be playing rugby there where Colette will be coaching.
That's right. It's great to see these girls have great opportunity for competitive games all summer. Redcoats have been able to get that ball out wide to the wing. Seema Abuchakra got taken down. Andrew has called a penalty in the offside just in the ruck there. So we'll see if Redcoats goes quick or take the field position. Looks like they decided to kick the ball down the field by Kendra Kusino.
Ladies, we're going 4. We're going 4. Got it. Nomads.
So unlike in previous years, they've started in the last couple of years to name the number of people in the line-out. So it's not, no one's trying to trick the other into mismatching and get that easy penalty. So Andrew has called a 4-man line-out, and Redcoats has just thrown it to that first person in the line-out to get the attack off nice and quick. Yeah, Redcoats 9 is getting a lot of pressure from Nomad ruckers, and she has been unable to get that to move that ball from the ruck.
Again, number 9, Jess Nielsen, kicking out for touch.
Jess has always had a great kick throughout her years representing Canada in the U18, U20. We were lucky enough to have her out for a couple games in Senior Ontario as well, and she just has such a great calm presence on the field. So lineout didn't go quite as planned for the Nomads, but they still retained possession. Just slowing it down.
Challenge the ball!
Redcoats trying to contest at that ruck.
Seems like there's an advantage for the Nomads as well.
Yeah, so Nomads trying to get that ball out, looking for gap in the midfield. Hit a couple of Redcoats defenders there. Jess is moving that ball quick.
Nice kick from Ella Grant down the field.
So trying to gather it with the Redcoats. Went backwards by the referee, so now they're just trying to regroup the Redcoats and slow that ball down and get the attack going. Nice pass to Alyssa McDonald's, offloads to Natalie Armitage. Coming up against a great Nomad defense, not getting a lot of yards in the offload game. All right, so good quick rucks. Got to move that ball. Carry by Adia Elliott. Playing the knock-ons here in the breakdown. Scrum down Nomad ball.
Now, at the beginning of the game, we saw it was kind of slowed down, but now the pace is picking up, and this should be a very, very good matchup for this final game. And both teams, we can see that there's been a few penalties here and there, and we'll see if anything changes throughout the game.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of experience on that field, but I imagine the nerves in the first few minutes are creating some of these errors. But so far, it's a great matchup. Good kick forward. Unlucky knock on.
Great attempt by the Nomads, really pushing up to the field. Just unlucky there.
Yeah, it's a great short chip kick right behind the wing in front of the fullback. And like you said, just a little bit unlucky on the knock on, but great attack option. Redcoats are pushed back just at the 22 line now. Scrum down. Another left field scrum. We'll see what Redcoats have for the exit strategy here. Oh, good clean scrum by both sides. Yep, little kick through, trying to split their fullback and wing. All the way, yeah, Sarah Shaw. Lots of experience with Sarah. Watched her play for Brock in Ontario as well. Seema keeps that ball in, now just has to keep her feet. And good ruck, got to get those rucks cleaner so we can get that ball out. Nice little offload, still trying to fight through that contact. Got a good quick ruck and another kick. This has been a battle of the kickers. Straight out though by Katie Hay. Oh, no, it was not. Playing the bounce, says the referee Andrew. So it wasn't the 50-22 rule, she was inside the Nomads 50, so just line out, Nomad ball.
Now in the semifinal game with Toronto Nomads versus Brantford Harlequins, a really good thing that they did was really keep the defense even into their own field, so hopefully in this game we can see the same thing. How did the semifinal game against with the Guelph Redcoats and Aurora Barbs go?
Oh, it was a great, tight first half. Such courageous tackles going on. Another hot day. The bench for Redcoats is pretty deep, so in the second half, the Redcoats pulled away a little bit, but yeah, it was actually more of a passing hit-up game and a good battle in the centers between those two teams, and it was great to see. That was a great kick by, I think it was Jess. Seema's taking it up. Good counter-attack by Seema. If we should be able to, nope, that would be offside by Nomads, so see what they decide, if they want to go quick or the points, and they've gone quick. Okay, so they have a full line out here. We can just attack. Olivia Saraburo plays for UBC, the Guelph native, and driving hard towards that line. Just need a quick ruck from there, and they've slowed it down, the Redcoats. Nomads getting set defensively. Got Alyssa McDonald powering through. It's down for the try.
The Guelph Redcoats really used their wing out there from all the way to the other field, really passing it down and utilizing that space. It was a great effort by Ella Grant from the Nomads to get that tackle down, but again, Guelph Redcoats just really proceeded and got that try.
Yeah, the defenses on both sides look very, very organized. So I think that's why we're seeing a lot of kicking going on in the first 15 minutes here. So it'll be interesting to see what how that persists in the heat, and see if they can find any gaps going forward.
And both sides really, like you said, utilizes the space of the field, see where the open space is, and they're not afraid to use that foot.
So we've got Olivia Saraburo going, taking the converts here. And successful kick through. So 7 points for the Redcoats. So Nomads coming up here. The Nomads have a split. Oh no, the forwards are on the right-hand side here. Let's see what Jess decides to do on this kickoff. It's a deep kick again, right inside the 22. Olivia Saraburo takes it on. Little offload to Alyssa McDonald. Good tackle by number 7. Oh, was it 3? 2? Jessica Wong. Busby, nice carry from Busby. Good quick ruck. I'm just trying to, I think the Redcoats are trying to get that ball wide again, looking for space. Unlucky, and Andrews called a forward pass on that last pass to the wing.
It was really great efforts there. You can see that they're really using both sides of the field, passing it all the way down, getting it to the wing. Really great passing there by the Redcoats.
Yeah, I think they really want to move this defense around and look for gaps. Nomads will probably be doing the same thing. They have excellent speed in the back line.
Especially Ella Grant, number 13, Ella Grant. She just graduated from Humber College, and she got the UCAA Player of the Year for excellent leadership and how she plays on the field.
Oh, amazing. Oh, that is such a great scrum, and just the offload went awry for the Nomads. Guelph picked that up, and then unlucky knock on here by the 15. That was a great scrum, and by the Nomads. Just a bit of mistiming in that offload. They're really attacking hard, though, in that first pass.
Looks like it's going to be another Nomad scrum. Let's see if they can utilize it here. Again, really breaking down, we can see in this game. Might see more of that. But again, for most part, the passing has been really straight on, really forward. Just a little mistakes here and there.
Yeah, so no winger here in the 5 channel, so it looks like Nomads will probably be going full left on their attack. Great scrum, both sides. Jess is digging that ball out. A nice little switch inside. Sarah Shaw makes the gain line there. Good quick ball, 2 passes out and looking for gap on the outside. Oh, and through that outside center gap, and they're going quick. Oh, great little offload, good passing. 3 passes in the center. Little breakdown. Redcoats trying to slow that ball down. All right, great leg drive in. Oh, great leg drive in the tackle.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty against Redcoats for offside, and they decided to take it quick.
Oh, is that Sarah Shaw? I think that was Sarah Shaw taking that offload quick ruck, and we're just trying to find that. Oh, knock on by Olivia Saraburo, who's went into that back line of the Nomads trying to intercept that pass. And I can tell you, yes,
Great effort. She knew what was coming.
Yeah, and that's how UBC defends, since we figured that out at Nationals. But great pressure defense. They did have the overlap out there, so one of those risk-reward decisions. So
looks like it's a quick water break for both of the teams. And now Nomads, they have 4 coaches, 1 head coach, and then which is JP, John Peel, and he has coached Rugby Ontario U16 and U19 and the New Zealand Blackburn Sevens national selector. So he came on recently. He's been here for a few years and done really well with the program. And for the defense and backs coach, we have Jen Russell as well. And of course, she's been with the club for many years now, and she must be very proud of the team that she has built, with both the first teams being in the finals, but also our seconds team as well.
yeah, Jen comes from a pretty legendary rugby family, so she's definitely put her mark on women's rugby, both as a player back in the University of Western days and as a coach, and she's a beloved coach from every player that I know that is lucky enough to be coached by her. So, quick tap by Nomads to get this penalty going. Good leg drive. Nice little quick ruck by Nomads. They're really trying to quicken these rucks up and move that ball. It's still just 1 pass. They're about 10 meters away from that try line. So they're really trying to just hammer it through. So it's 1 pass crash, and Redcoats is just trying to strip that ball. Yep, knock on. Unlucky knock on in front of the post there, and it'll be a Redcoat scrum.
Now the Redcoats are really deep into their end, so we'll most likely see a kick out to just clear it a bit. But again, in the scrums, we've seen it's pretty even, both of them really pushing.
Yeah, it's great form, good push, and it's a good battle, I think, up front. You've got some great experience with Demi Swan and Lindsay Ewan, known those two for quite a few years. So it's great to see that battle up front.
Looks like a stoppage. I'm not quite sure. They're just resetting now.
Redcoats have all their kickers on the left side. Interesting decision. Oh, Nomads got that push. Nomads got the push, but not sure what he's going to call. Because it didn't go forward and drive, I imagine it's Redcoats' ball again. Just kind of pivoted throughout that hooker spot. So
You can now see the eagerness of both teams really pushing through while we get into this game.
Oh, he did. He gave it to Nomads.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Now the Nomads have a really great chance here.
Yeah,
They're right on the 5.
Absolutely, yeah. They've got attack options both sides. We're going to see some push from the tight 5.
Looks like a collapse in the scrum.
Yep. Andrew's just slowing it down a little bit, making sure everyone has the mark, catches their breath, and make sure it's safe. Like I said in the first 5 minutes, I was like, hopefully there's not too many scrums, but at tight 5, maybe I jinxed it.
We can see Jess Nielsen putting in again for the Nomads. Both teams getting really low in the scrum as well. You can see.
Yeah, oh, you see that 8-man pick, lots of, oh, that's,
Not at the mark.
yeah, so that's a penalty against Redcoats. He's calling, I think he's saying the Redcoats were not pushing straight there, so Nomads get that quick penalty on the 5, and they're driving towards the try line. Good double tackle there by the Redcoats, but will they be able to sustain that pressure? Oh, another double tackle, pushing them back. It's a bit slow. It's one pass, and they're trying to give it to their speed out wide. Pressure by the Redcoats, and it's turned over. So Redcoats are inside their 22, but the ruck is messy.
And that was some great defense by
Oh,
the
and Noodle decides to go fast. Okay, inside her 22. Here we go. Yep. Good straight arm by Kendra. Good offload to Katie Hay. Nice tackle by number 5, Maddie Biggs. Great tackles coming in from the Nomads. And Redcoats just need to find some structure here. A.D. Elliott, good leg drive, quick ruck. Right, we're trying to find some space back here. I think Steph Svajkauskas just picked up that ball, but driven back 10, 15 meters by Panis. Just offside in the ruck here. Redcoats back at their 22. Midfield penalty.
A really great defense by both sides. We can see from the Redcoats down by that penalty when Nomads had a chance, and then now Nomads are applying the same pressure back.
You going 4? Numbers 4, yes.
So that's a difficult kick to make any yards on, but we've got a Redcoats line out just outside the 22.
Let's go, Nomads!
What's nice about the Redcoats team too is that they have 15 players that are brand new to the Senior Women's Redcoats program. So it's nice to see some fresh faces in there and really experiencing the senior program. Same with Nomads. They had some junior players move up to seniors this year as well. And really getting that experience is what's all about.
Yeah, we've got, it's such a great range to see the veterans come in and then, you know, making sure those young athletes have a, you know, great role model, great, you know, it's just keeps the competition, keeps the level of the pace of the game up. And when you have that range, it provides great competition and great rugby.
Looks like there was a penalty against the Redcoats for being offside.
Okay, going.
Yeah, so Jess has kicked it just at the 5, just above the 5. Nomads are about 7-8 meters out. Their line out.
And we'll have number 2, Jess Wong, who is the captain for the Nomads, also throw it in for them. And again, they have a really great opportunity here to really utilize the space. They know what they have to do.
So good pass out. They're going to do a center attack here. Great inside ball there. Quick ruck, trying to move that. Nice pick and go there from Nomads. Hard to see the numbers from here, but that's they're trying to quicken this attack up and put the defense under pressure. So another penalty advantage for Nomads. Just trying to keep that ball alive. Great offloads happening here. Nice drive to the try line. So Nomads score. Is that Demi? Kind of looks like Demi. Nope. Who was that?
I believe it was number 10,
Oh, Lauren
Cranfield.
Lauren
So
Cranfield.
their fly half, really nice again. We saw that Redcoats were overpowering that side too, but they did a really nice job with the looping and really fast offloads to get that to get that try. And again, Jess Nielsen has a pretty tricky,
Tough kick.
pretty tricky kick to do, and we'll see if she can do it. So now, again, score is, it should be 7-5 for the Redcoats, but again, really early in the game, and it's nice to see some great rugby being played here in a really great competition.
Oh, good kick, straight as an arrow.
Very tough kick to make, and Jess Nielsen has done it. So again, both teams are really applying the pressure here. We can see it's going to be a really great game moving forward. Both teams utilizing the field. Both teams utilizing their foot as well with a bunch of kicking. They just really need to slow down their hands, making sure, again, we've seen a lot of penalties as well.
Yes, yeah, penalties at breakdown, penalties offside. Nomads just kept that ball alive with looping and good passing, straight up running, and were able to score that in the corner.
Again, number 12, kicking it off for
Okay, so,
Redcoats.
yeah, kind of a mid kick just inside the 22. Oh, he did not call that a knock on. So straight down, quick ruck here on the right side for the Nomads, and great center attack. Offload to Sarah Shaw. Is Sarah playing? Yeah, she's playing 15. A little center flare there. Oh, unlucky with the knock on there out wide, because they did have the numbers. Good pressure again by Redcoats, recognizing that she was outnumbered, and just unlucky with the ball handling there.
But again, both teams doing an amazing job on defense, really applying the pressure, seeing where the gaps are, and covering the space.
So they have options right and left. They kept the winger over on the right side for the Redcoats. See if they do an 8-pick here to the right, or try to get it out wide here to the left. Oh, nope, didn't like that scrum.
Again, the ref is making it really clear what he wants to see in the scrum. And again, over in the Redcoats, and we've seen that he stopped it, explained what he wants, and there will be consequences if the scrum is not how he would like it.
Yes. Yeah, he's really emphasizing the straight push, which is for safety and effectiveness. We just want to have that that straight scrum. I'm not going to say a lot about the scrum, because let's be honest, as a wing, I did not have that much. I did a 7 scrum, which is completely different. I rely heavily on my forwards and scrum coaches. So good solid scrum, both sides at the 8-man. Right, so as I predicted, it was an 8-man pick. Just couldn't get that ball out wide. So they've got to get that structure and restart this attack. Yep, so Noodle's just going to go quick from that infraction from Nomads, looking for some people at pace and going quickly. All right, center attack by Kendra Cousineau, quick ruck. We've got options right and left, come left. Olivia Saraburo again, hard one to take down. Took two Nomads to get her down. And we're reset here with the forwards. Nice take by Jocelyn Bugelsack. A little bit slower. Alyssa's taking on at a pace. Veteran of the Griffin program. Lots of experience there. And then Chloe sees that gap. Oh, someone just shot up there in defense. Chloe's experienced 9 and 10, so she was able to get that ball in a little chip through, and it went right through the end zone. I'm not playing on the field that has a big end zone. Fletcher's is always just that minimal 7 meters dead ball zone. So we just got to be careful when you're trying to chip it through into the dead ball zone for the try.
Not a lot of space. It was a great effort again. Had the right idea. And again, the Guelph Redcoats also did have an overlap on that side as well.
Still a bit messy in the rucks. They're gonna really have to clean that up. So the scrum halves can get clean ball out to the back line. So there must have been a couple of infractions here. They've chosen the first one, I think, and they're making a decision on whether to go for posts.
I have no. Yes, are you good? Okay. Option.
Nope, they are not going for posts.
Going for a quick
Okay.
touch.
Okay. Big drive from Steph. Was it Steph Svikauskas in there? There we go. Oh, geez, big pass there by Kendra. Nice take by Olivia Sierra-Burrow. We got to ruck that, ruck. Yep, and picked up by Noodle. Ruck, and now we should probably just see a pick and go. We're about a meter from the try line. Nomads, great fight by the Nomads there on the line, but there is an infraction. The referee says high tackle, so they're fighting for that line, the Redcoats. He calls it hell, nope, what is he calling?
I don't have a grounding. I can have a check.
Just having a little conference with the AR. Just checking on grounding, I believe.
Again, great efforts on defense. Oh,
Hold on.
So we're going back to the penalty. So he said no try, going back to the penalty.
I see number 3,
call is
please.
for a
Time is off.
knock on.
Oh, and time is off.
Best count. So you're going to benefits complete.
So he's had a couple talks here with the Nomads. Oh dear.
And number 3,
Okay.
Caroline Axich, is just got a yellow card.
Jeez Louise. Okay. That'll affect that tight 5 on the Nomads for sure. They're still battling though. Instead of scrumming down when they take a prop off, which might have been an easier decision, they've gone quick. Looking for that space out wide again to Olivia Sierra-Burrow, who goes through that gap and touches that down.
That was a great run by her. She saw that there was a gap. She took it. And again, this is her first try, and we'll see if she'll be able to get the convert as well. But again, there was great efforts by the Toronto Nomads on their defense there, really applying pressure. And now with only 14 on the field, we'll see how they can play with that. And again, space will be a big thing to really cover for the Nomads.
Yeah, absolutely. When they're man down, especially in the front row, it's interesting the decisions you have to make. First half, obviously, you can keep that game fast and going. It's exciting rugby. Sometimes, if the penalty happens in the second half, you might want to slow it down a little bit if you're ahead and try to make the Nomads match you there in the scrum. But great job by the Redcoats, and good fast passes out, and Olivia slots that through the gap. Let's see if she can convert her own kick here.
Again, a pretty tricky angle to get through. Both of these teams, obviously, they've been scoring on the sides, getting those points in. And we can see that both kickers have a pretty good foot. And it was just a little bit short.
Yeah, good effort.
All
Good
right,
effort.
Nomad ladies, let's take this back, girls.
It'll be interesting to see the shift in the scrum when we get to that with a prop down and see what the Nomads will do in that situation.
For sure.
Let's go, Nomads!
Again, Jess Nielsen with a really good boot.
Just ahead of the 22. Abby Odger takes that kick and tries to offload to Lindsay Ewan, just goes to ground there.
Yes.
They've set up with a pot of forwards here. Joss to Busby. Great tackle by Carrie O'Keefe there. Katie Hay comes in to get that mismatch there. And great little pace and gap by Maddie Hobson. Swerving left and right. She's hitting the gap. Oh, just taken down by her shorts. By, was it Cheyenne? No, Vanessa. Oh, and the Redcoats keep going, the offload, oh my gosh, what's happening now? I don't even know who has the ball. As a lot of people, a lot of bodies. That was a good, quick try. Lots of offloads. I think Alyssa McDonald, well, she was the one touching it down, or was it Armitage? Oh.
Again, Redcoats really sped it up there, really utilizing the quick passes, breakdowns as well. And again, we saw that matchup, number 15, Maddie Hobson really making that play, and we saw that matchup where Sarah Shaw tried to get her, but just was not able to.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, quick ball. In fact, having the winger come in off a first receiver on that second, third phase is what really allowed the Redcoats to get the mismatch and the extra person outside, and then it was just finding gaps and hitting them at pace. So good work on Audra keeping that ball alive, and Ewan going after that ball when it was on ground, and then quick rucks and allowed them to find that space. That support is so crucial to keep that ball alive and stop taking contact in rucks. Nomads are winning the ruck battle in this first half, so if Redcoats can avoid the ruck and avoid going down and support nice and close, it looks like they can really utilize the speed and get down the field.
Again,
so Nomads had an injury, but I heard Andrew say no subs, so I'm not sure.
I believe it was, again, number 11, Vanessa Cifuentes, who went down, but it looks like she's okay. Again, she made a really great effort to take down Maddie Hobson before the try.
Oh, just a 10-meter kick from Jess? Oh, just not quite.
Just a little short. It's going to be a scrum right in the middle.
Yeah, Jess has been really, changing up the kick. So she went deep inside the 22, just in front of the 22, and then trying to go for that short 10-meter kick. So, like I said, just a lot of experience, composure. Really like her as a player and a coach. She was coaching York University the last year. They're going to really miss her. I think she should just be the provincial kicking coach for everyone.
Again, she has very strategic places where she wants the ball to go. We saw it even in play as well, and really utilizing it. And again, we've seen in the scrum, both teams are really even. Nomads pushing a bit more, and we'll see if what Guelph can do with their scrum.
Looks like they dropped a flanker.
You can see the difference that it made in there as well without that prop.
Oh, great hit by Ella, or Carly. Was it Carly? Ella, yeah. Just a little knock going into contact there, but regathered there by Redcoats. Good drive by Ewan. Quick ruck by Joss. Natalie's getting a lot of pressure. We got to really move that ball quick. Nomads are set up nicely. Oh my goodness, yep, in the backfield. Oh, they've got some numbers. Kendra finds the gap. They've got numbers. Little offload to Maddie Hobson. Right, this is the strength of having all that speed and that ride. Oh, great takedown by Cheyenne. Yeah, great takedown. Nomads, just so much pressure. And just never giving up, even when we make that break. So good breaks by Kendra and Maddie. Lots of space out here wide. Nomads just ran out of gas there a little bit. Kendra Cousineau touches that down for a try.
Again, she really made that great play earlier, breaking the line and getting a nice quick run before Cheyenne caught her, and really finishing it off with that stiff arm, getting it into the try zone.
I love the battle of the speed. So much speed in both teams. So it's great to see.
And Kendra was also named 2021 OUA Gold / OUA All-Star as a member of the Guelph Griffins as well. And we can see it on the field here that she's made an impact into the game and really utilizing the speed, the space, and moving the ball.
Yeah, she's been identified also for the 7th. She was out with the next gen group for the sevens in that amazing tournament that Rugby Canada put on. So lots of great opportunities for Kendra in the last year or so, and now that COVID is not ruling our lives, so let's hope that continues for Kendra and she gets those opportunities. Oh, just slight right on that kick. So the score 24-7.
Have just a little over 3 minutes left in this half. And again, we saw that Guelph has really put the pressure onto the Nomads, really utilizing the space, and we'll see if the Nomads can bring it back.
Yep, so Jess kicked just inside the 22. Alyssa's, that's her signature move, the little Sonny Bill Williams pass behind the back, that no-look pass. Worked out here, we've got the ruck. Nice pick and go by Brittany Priddle, who is, she was Rookie of the Year in Griffins back in some year, I can't remember. But such a hard runner. 2 passes, we're looking at those pull passes to space and trying to get Seema out to space. Great offload, oh, unlucky, just a knock there between Seema and Maddie Hobson, but really exciting rugby getting those, the passes out wide, trying to stretch the Nomads while they're down by 1 defender. So great ball movement by the Redcoats there.
And Guelph is doing a really good job at that. We can see the Nomads defense also shifting with them, but again, not enough time with the speed on the wings from the Redcoats, really bringing the pressure on.
Let's see what Nomads can do with this scrum.
And with the person down, again, we saw there was a significant difference. We can see if maybe this scrum, it will go in the favor of the Nomads, but we can see that Guelph is really putting on pressure as well.
Oh, so they're holding well. Little 8 pick, yep. Oh, 8 protected that 9 well. It was a great ball from 9. Nice little pull pass to the 15. Just went to ground, but they've got pace. They got pace out wide. Seema versus Cheyenne. Nice little offload right to Vanessa. So great attack, outside attack by the Nomads. Quick ruck, getting that ball out. 1-2 passes. Now they're trying to attack in the center. Good pressure though by Redcoats in terms of staying connected. But Nomads still are controlling this attack, controlling the game. Oh, just unlucky there. Just a knock on there by Jessica, I think. Maybe it was 10. Lauren. Just unlucky there because the Nomads were really stretching the Redcoats defense sideline to sideline.
So we can see Redcoats or Nomads are also using the strategy of the Redcoats, again, really utilizing the space. Great hands. Unfortunately, we did have a little mishap, but recovered. And we can see, we'll see what Natalie Armitage can do here with the Guelph scrum.
So these Redcoats have split their attack. Ooh, they got driven back by Nomads. Good on Nomads for keeping that on. So Kendra finds a gap. She's just so slippery. Right, she just finds those gaps, keeps it up. She might need to swerve, Someone's coming. I think it's Cheyenne.
What a great run by Kendra.
What a great run. That was 55, 60 meters. And
I think she went through maybe 3 or 4 defenders, and again, really pushing and driving her legs, breaking out of those tackles.
Looks like she needs a bit of attention there from the trainers. That was a great attack. Now she's coming back just off of hamstring injuries, so hopefully that's not it. And she's just winded from that 65-meter sprint. We've got Olivia taking the kicks again. And that probably will be halftime. Depends what Andrew says on the timing of the kick here.
But we can see again that both teams really using the wings, really using the space to get there. And maybe in the second half we can see both teams are going to have a chat and say, we need to cover those sides. Again, speed does make a difference here, and we can see that both teams have it, but Redcoats have really been driving their legs over.
Yeah, it's been such a great competitive season this summer. I'm so excited to have club rugby back, and it just allows these athletes to have a competition schedule to be pretty free in how they're playing. I know a lot of the players that are in the youth sport environment, it's pretty intense, and I think club season is excellent for them. They get to try new things. They get to play with a little bit more freedom with the competition still very, very high. And we need this club season to, to re-establish our senior women for Ontario. So it's equally important for the age of, the U23 as opposed to the over 23. We need to have these competitions. So that was really exciting.
And it seems that is the half. We might be taking a short break very soon, and we'll be back with the second half of the game. But again, really good rugby on both sides. Redcoats really pushing through. Again, at half, Redcoats are up 31 and Nomads to 7. Hello and welcome back to the second half of the Owl Cup final here at Fletcher's Field. Again, we have the Guelph Redcoats versus Toronto Nomads. In the first half, we saw that Guelph Redcoats really took on a nice running spree, utilizing the space and the wings. And again, Toronto Nomads also putting up some really good pressure, some defense, but a bit falling short.
Yeah, they took advantage of the yellow card, that's for sure. Nomads still put lots of pressure on them, but they were able to find those gaps in the defense. And Redcoats have a really good offload game, good support, so they were able to keep that ball alive. First 20-25 minutes, though, Nomads were winning that ruck battle. So let's see if they continue to play an expansive game or try to hit it with contact. Oh, that's
Not 10.
no,
Not 10.
no. Oh, no. I was really waiting to see if that went 10.
I thought that someone
shot,
has
kid.
touched it or even played it on, but looks like we're going to bring it to a scrum right back to the middle. And let's see, so number 3, Caroline Axich is back on the field. And fun fact about Caroline is that she can catch an octopus with bare hands. So we can see if she can utilize her nice passing skills. If she can handle an octopus, she can handle a rugby ball.
Absolutely, that is a fun fact for sure.
Crouch.
Yeah, we can hear the referee very clearly this half.
Set.
Looks like it's going to be Nomad scrum, and they're going for a split.
Oh, yeah, ball came out quick. Jess gathered that back to the 15. Sarah Shaw and Ella Grant now is driving forward, making the gain line. Such a little fast player, but so strong. Unlucky in that ruck, and just lost that back. Redcoats had it briefly, and then there was chaos.
It's going to be a Guelph scrum. Again, it was a quick, pretty fast pace out of the scrum there a little, but it looks like the Nomads has lost possession. And we saw from that scrum that just happened, Guelph was really putting up the pressure. They were making some progress in there, and we'll see if the Nomads can respond to that really hard-hitting scrum.
So big scrum here for Redcoats. Good quick ball. 9 takes it on to 10 to 13. Back inside to their blindside wing. Oh, Nomads right into 2 Nomads. They were ready for that. Carly and Ella. Redcoats are just trying to take the center attack. Little pick and go from Natalie Armitage. Quick ruck here, and let's see who can get that ball out, or we're just going to do a pick and go for a bit. Pick and go by Lindsay Ewan. Lost the ball in contact. Knock on by Redcoats, knock on by Nomads. Nope, Nomads. Must have got stripped there in the ruck, in the breakdown, and then just a little knock by Nomads.
Again, we can see some passing, ball handling errors happening now.
It's a Redcoats ball again. Let's see if they split their attack. Just 2 on the left and the rest on the right.
Fine.
So still a great battle in the scrum between the 2 teams. Yep, so Nomads drove in. Yep, get the penalty. So quick tap from the 9 from Toronto. Nope, wasn't the 9. It wasn't Jess. Great quick ruck. Just the ball to their 10. Oh, and Olivia Cerebro took the options away. She had 3 on the outside. Lauren just couldn't get that ball to them.
Had no choice but to take it in.
Yep, so kind of a messy ruck. Redcoats are on the ground, penalty against. That was just looking at who the infraction was. Nomads are going to slow that down, use field position.
We'll see how far Jess Nielsen can get with this kick. Oh, looks like the
Little conference with the officials. Jessie Ann Gibson is the head coach of Redcoats. She's been head coach for, I think, 5 years now. She's done an amazing job with the Redcoats. She's been assistant coach at the University of Guelph for several years.
Okay, I'm saying number 10, please.
She has just some great experience in coaching. She's also coaching with the Academy Sevens and senior women.
Looks like the ref just had a little quick chat with the captains. Couldn't really quite catch what it was for. But again, really slowing it down, making sure the players understand.
Good long kick by Jess Nielsen. Nomads have a line out around the 22.
Again, with just the start of the second half, we can see the energy is picking up here, even in the stands as well. Not a bad turnout for the finals. And again, we can hear the energy. Hopefully it will help both teams really pick up the pace and really provides a sense of support with them as well.
Yeah, good six-man lineup from the Nomads. Good kick, quick ball, and trying to do that center attack there. Great tackle by Adia Elliott there. And another. Nomads have got to try to find a way to get past this gain line. Oh, they're coming back in a boom ball here. Just reverse that. Sarah Shaw sees the gap, but passed it when she had the gap. And back inside. Oh, great attacking by just on this left side. Just changed up the direction. Caught the Redcoats just sleeping and utilized that 3v2.
It was a very good communication with the teammate as well. You can see they said it was a 2-on-1, doing the little pops, and it really played off. And we can see now in the stands the energy is bringing it back up. Even though Redcoats are still holding on to a lead, with the energy, hopefully they don't lose that momentum that they had in the first half, and maybe the Nomads with the momentum will continue really pressurizing the Redcoats.
Yeah, that was a great gap by Sarah Shaw. Saw that quickly. Lauren had a good quick ball. Yeah, she selflessly gave that ball up and then got it back to score that try almost under the post.
And again, Jess Nielsen, number 9, going for the convert. She has already had one successful one, and we'll see if she can go 2 for 2. Just a little short, or just a little wide, sorry.
Substitution here for the Redcoats. Ewan is coming off, and I'm assuming Sammy is coming on. Is it Sammy Slater, or we'll be able to see her? Oh, Signa's on. Oh, they probably put 80 up front in the front row, and then Signa's on here for the second. In the second row.
Again, we have number 12, Kendra, to restart the kickoff.
So just nice short ball, 12 meters. Signa in, making an impact right away with the tackle.
And nice catch by Caroline as well off the receive.
So 1-2 passes. Nomads have got a ton of people out here on the left, so Redcoats have got to adjust quickly, trying to get that quick ball and utilizing that 5-meter channel. So tackle by Katie and Chloe. Adia, nope. Oh, no release call by Adia.
Jess is going to slow it down a bit for the team.
Yeah, it looks like someone lost a boot.
Looks like Pamela has lost her boot, and she's back up now.
Such a hard angle to kick down field around that 5-meter mark. So we'll just have a line out for the Nomads.
Another 4-man scrum. 4-man line out.
Oh, we still have an equipment malfunction here. Yeah, so the Nomads have much of their attack off of 10 and 13. Currently the Redcoats are matching the 10, not so much the 13. So it's nice and through. Signa's got pressure on 9. Great pass from Lauren, 10, and again they're trying to get it to Demi Swan, center attack. Right, they're going to try to get it to that speed out wide. Nomads ball, quick handling. Olivia Saraburo, lots of pressure. Just been great defensively all game, putting lots of pressure on the outside in that 13 gap. Quick offload by the Nomads. Oh, Redcoats stripped. Nomads ball, so Redcoats center field just driving through. Oh, trying to restart this attack. Adia Elliott, good run from her. We've got 2 passes to Kendra. Kendra runs into a couple of Nomads there. Slowed down that ball. Noodle to Chloe. Chloe decides to try to take on 2 Nomads herself. We've got a reset here by the Redcoats, but just kicked forward there in the ruck, and now it's Nomads ball. See what they do with that. Oh, great tackle by Priddle. Is that Priddle? Yep. Yeah, nice kick by Nomads, trying to get it behind the wing and fullback. Seema gathers it. Great chase. Seema offload to Katie Hay. Good tackle by Nomads. Can't see the numbers, sorry. They're just going to restart here, restart that. Priddle takes that ball on. Good defensive line there by the Nomads. We're just going to absorb this pressure a little. Knock on Redcoats. Now Nomads quickly offloads. Yale has it. Nice quick ball by Jess. They're going to try to get it out wide. Demi to Ella.
And it's over.
That's a great tackle by Busby. Nice gap there from Ella. I think Sarah, I think they just got the call of not releasing.
And Ella was the one who poached it back there in the Nomads. 22 really making big plays. Again, she's one to watch as well. Very speedy on the wing, making big plays. Also pretty.
No release.
Yeah, that's a pretty good kick there by Kendra. Got a line out here at half for the Redcoats. Let's see what they can do with this attack. Seeing some pretty tired bodies out there. It is a hot day. Nomads are starting to use the bench as well.
15, 1-5.
Looks like Sarah Shaw's coming off. And
Sarah Shaw had a great game here.
And Cash Aria is coming in.
So Redcoats going with a 5-man line out here. Oh yeah, trying to hit that back jumper. That was a great line out. Let's see what they're doing on their attack here. Kendra got the ball right to Busby through that gap. Busby's got that gap. She's swerving and just running straight into the winger. Priddle's got that ball. Now they're moving that ball. Kendra, oh, unlucky. To Maddie, to Seema. He's calling that back. Yeah, he's calling that back. It was a knock forward.
Then really fast-paced rugby we're watching right now.
Yeah, that was really good attack. Just need to take some mustard off that ball. Someone's going that fast.
Yeah, really nice run by Busby as well.
Yep.
Really breaking the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Priddle was right on her tail there and got that offload. So great attack option in the centers. You see lots of teams utilizing that from a line out, utilizing their center attack with their forwards. So scrum here of the Nomads. We've got some kickers there beside the scrum. They're inside their 22, so let's see their exit strategy here. Nope, they're going to pass. 2 passes out, right outside the 22. So they've got a good attacking structure going on both sides. So they've got options both sides, but Jess decides to box kick there. Oh, Seema's under a little bit of pressure. Gets it to Maddie Hobson to the center. Maddie's going to go for a little run, running a bit sideways there, but she's got some support there, so she's just, Probably could just pick up that ball. Nice little pick and go from Signa. Great leg drive from her. Got a quick ruck there. And Nomad stole that ball. This ball was just needed to be a little bit protected underneath. Jess has got that ball, moves it so fast, right? So Lauren snuck through there. Was it Lauren or Carly?
It was Carly. She found a little gap, really got through it.
Just a little too far forward.
We can see that the Nomads are making a bit of handling errors. They do have the right idea, trying to get it off the wing, but again, they really need nice, clean hands. And unfortunately, we've been seeing that they've been losing. They've been making those handling errors.
One of the strengths the Nomads has is just that breakdown, right? They're just getting those turnovers in the breakdown and utilizing their strength and then moving the ball. They're 2 passes away from that turnover, and then just need to execute that last pass on the wing there. Redcoats is just tactically doing a great job finding space, finding gaps. So, oh, good battle, good battle. Yeah, that's just. Yeah.
See what the ref.
So still Redcoats ball, according to the referee. I'm going to have to refer to my forwards coaches on that one because I didn't see a difference between that and the first one. But that's why we have specialty coaches.
But again, we can see both teams really pushing in the scrum there, but there is a little bit of turning there.
It's been a great battle. Ooh, little push before the ball was in. He let that go and let them reset there. Nice hold. No, little knock on from, it's a knock on from Natalie Armitage, and there'll be a Nomad ball scrum down.
Again, 2 strong teams, and again, with another scrum.
I think I did jinx them in the first half.
But both of them really pushing, really strong. And again, both teams have strong backlines too with the speed, utilizing it off of set plays. And maybe we can see if the Nomads utilize it, if they're going to go all the way or do, again, their 2 pass, which has been working for them, gaining some space and some ground.
So good ball in, holding 8 to 9 to 10. Little pull pass to their centers, and then to their fullback and to their wing. So excellent getting that ball out wide. High tackle was called. Good wide attack, using that 5-meter channel with their speed, with their fullback and their wings.
And great support as well. We saw both of the wings really supporting each other, making sure that they're not alone.
Yeah, Redcoats came across really well, just got called for a high tackle. So Nomads line out just in front of the 22.
Point 4, Jess.
It's like a 5-man line out this time.
Nomad first lady, please.
Or a 6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, front jumper under some pressure, but they get that ball to the middle again. Working into their forwards. Great tackle by Kendra. Offload by Nomad, so they're still going up. Carly's driving forward. Pick and go from, I think, Pamela. Right, so lots of pressure by the Redcoats, but just some gaps. They're just finding those gaps. Great gap by Ella and the Nomads. Oh, coming across.
Tackle! Tackle!
Oh, no, there's advantage. Oh, there's some hard hitting going on in this 5-meter channel right now. Nomads have advantage for, I believe, hands in. He was calling the tackler not rolling away. And he's blowing that up, yep.
Again, he most likely will have another chat with the captains, really slowing it down. But what a great run by Ella. Really breaking the line, using her arm as well, and really driving her legs. Yep, and ref Andrew Gardner is just talking to captain, Natalie Armitage.
Well, you good? Yes.
Just a little tap. They go right side. I think that was Demi. Little pick and go by Nomads. So the new rules that the teams have to get used to, right, is if it held up, this is just a goal line drop instead of a scrum at 5. So lots of pressure for the ball handler to get that ball down. So,
but Guelph is applying immense pressure right now on defense, really driving the Nomads back.
Yeah, holy crap, that was
letting them get through.
That was a great double tackle. Great double tackle, but do they find that space in the outside? Good tackle there by Katie Hay.
That's fine.
Yeah, good on Kendra. Kendra's had her hands in. That's good. Good challenge. Now they're going to counter ruck here, and we've got the ball. Yeah, he's going to say ruck was formed. There's no, can't get that ball in the ruck. Yeah.
Another chat he's going to have.
Yellow.
Throwing the ball down.
So that would be Natalie Armitage going off for yellow.
And now Nomads have an advantage here.
Let's see how they use this.
We're good. Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Right, so that's a high pass. They're just trying to go out wide, trying to utilize that speed out wide. They had a 3-person overlap, to be honest, and they've come back into the center. Great tackle on Carolyn. And I think that's still being driven back, and I believe the Redcoats now have turned it over. Yeah, that was great pressure, to be honest, and that is offside. Jeez Louise. Yep, so Chloe decided to go fast. Lots of experience with Chloe Run. She's like, they are not ready, we're going. And Maddie Hobson has some great pace. Oh, she fends, and she's swerving. She's trying to get around Ella. Goes right into the two of them, Katie Hay. Nope, that was a good turnover by, which one? Is that Kasha or?
It's Cheyenne.
Oh, Cheyenne, nice.
Wow. Looks like number 15 on Redcoats, Maddie Hobson's having a bit of trouble getting up. Hopefully it's nothing too bad.
Yeah, she's just coming back. She had her head split open a couple weeks ago, so she's doing great.
But really good
coming back in here.
Really good run by Hobson, and unfortunately Ella just got her again. She's really good at the tracking and on the defense. Both wings also on both sides making those crucial tackles, really stopping the play.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the time where you want them to chip it forward when you've got their defense all basically tuned in on you, and there's a nice little chip forward, and they would be under a ton of pressure, and we've got that speed going forward. But they've gone away from the kick, so they did a lot of kicking that first 20 minutes, but they're keeping the ball in hand in the second half. So it's been a very, very exciting half.
Looks like a little water break for both teams again. Weather is very hot here. It's pretty cloudy now, but earlier the sun was out and very hot to be on the field right now. Again, both teams are playing very well. We can see why both of these teams are in the finals. What a matchup.
Yeah, it's been like I said, the competition this summer has just been outstanding. I'm just so happy for the athletes to have this opportunity. It's so important to get back into club shape and support the clubs. Hopefully it continues to grow, so we've got the best athletes playing in the AWA final.
And with the turnout of numbers as well, having both 15 on the field plus amount of subs, and I know for the Nomads they also have their devs team as well, and to field a whole team as that for them as well, it's just incredible to see how many women are getting into playing rugby either for the first time or just getting back into it after COVID as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I know coaches across the country were a little worried about the effect of COVID and club rugby, but we're happy to say here in Ontario that it hasn't been detrimental, and the rugby has just been outstanding. And that's kudos to these athletes working hard. What the heck, Chloe?
Looks like a little kick out into touch. Still going to be the Redcoats line out. Again, maybe it was just a little bit of a difficult angle.
It is true. I've said it before, the 5-meter kick down the field is difficult, for sure. Oh, great pass by Alyssa. And she does the hooker throw, or the 8-man for the Redcoats does the hooker throw. Olivia Sarah Burrows doing that center attack here, driving her legs. Quick ruck by Busby and Priddle. And Kendra's, Kendra, that was for the wing, and Maddie Hobson just picked that off in the air. Great run by Adia going forward. And Chloe's moving that ball, and Kendra finds that gap in the defense, and she's got one to beat, and she's going to go right, left, and does she make it? I don't even know. Oh, he called her for double movement.
Really great effort by her, though. Again, we can see she's one to watch again, really breaking those lines and driving her legs. And again, nice effort by Ella Grant making that tackle. Unfortunately, just fell short for the Redcoats.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we had TMO to see if she was handling that tackle. I don't know about that. Yeah, that was great effort. Nice quick ball from Chloe. Chloe is a natural 9. She's playing 10 today, but she's played 9 all through Griffin Rugby and through club rugby as well. So she's taken up that responsibility for the Redcoats here. Just a 4-man for Nomads.
Looks like number 7, Carrie O'Keefe, will be throwing it in, and Pamela will be jumping.
Oh, great center attack again from the Nomads. They really used the forwards in the center very, very well on their line-out attack.
Looks like there was a little knock on there when she went down, and it will be a Redcoat scrum. And again, this half we've seen more scrums than the first, a little bit more errors, but we've had some exciting rugby this second half. A lot more fast pace, and now we'll see if Chloe Rummage, what she can do as the 9 here.
Yeah, they're really keeping the ball in hand, so we'll see. We've got Noreen in for Sema on the wing for Redcoats. Oop, Chloe's under a lot of pressure from the Nomad Pamela. The flanker just came right off that scrum so quick, and they need to move that ball. So big carry by Adia, but she is stopped short by the Nomad forwards there. Oh, Alyssa to Busby. They've really had a great connection, those two. Offload, a little bit high there, so he's called that. And Redcoats are still attacking, offloading. Alyssa to Signa. Good ruck, and we're trying to get that ball out wide here. So we got Olivia to Kendra to Olivia. Katie's just going to have a quick ruck, and then Maddie's going to go on the outside. So she's bringing it back in just to make sure that she doesn't go out of bounds. And the Redcoats are just resetting here with their forwards. So Busby to Priddle. Good battle between Priddle and Pennies. Nice little carry here from Adia. Quick, I would say quick ruck, but it certainly wasn't. Olivia, to Abby Audra. Just a little knock there, going sideways. Oh, and we have a
time stopped.
What is happening here?
I believe there's
a penalty against? Or is that just...
Not quite sure what the stoppage is here at the moment.
And just maybe an injury on the field.
Mm-hmm. Both teams taking some time to recollect, slowing down.
I'm not sure when the minutes are up. Is Natalie back on the pitch? I don't think so yet. We just must have an injury here. Be interesting when when each team goes to the bench and sees some more substitutions here on this hot day. Some great battles between just not only they both have such a similar attack style. They use their forwards in the center of the field, like 2 passes away, and then they use their speed out wide. So it's such exciting rugby. There's just one little section there where it was a 1-pass crash, and other than that, it was. It's been really, really exciting rugby.
Both teams know how to utilize the space. Really great on defense as well that we've seen. Looks like the game is back, and it's a penalty against the Nomads.
So Chloe's just trying to get them downfield. We'll have a line-out attack about 10 meters out. So we haven't seen any maul attacks from line-out for these teams. Everyone has really done quick line-outs off the top. Nice fast attack. So it'll be interesting to see if they change their tactics in the last minutes, last quarter of this game.
Looks like based on the setup from the Redcoats, they might just send it down the line. But Redcoats have been doing a really good job keeping the line out straight, sending it down.
Oh, again, between Priddle and Busby. Busby taking on the outside center gap there. Quick ruck, and we're still going flow with Katie. Katie decides to chip it in there. Line out there for Nomads. Just didn't stay in, but that's what I was talking about when you find you're under pressure and just try to get behind that that defensive line. So not a bad option, to be honest. And if they can, Redcoats can put pressure on the Nomads here on the 5. That's a dangerous spot for them, for the Nomads to be in.
And we've seen that the Redcoats have been strong in the line-outs. Nomads also doing a great effort.
So Nomads are walking into this line out, and it looks like the Redcoats are just going to put a pod up front to put them under lots of pressure. So Imogen's pretty good jumper. I think it was Pamela? Yeah, Pamela took that ball off the line out. So now they're just going to go through their structure. We've got forward pod to the right there, and now they're just looking for their kicker. So the kicker kind of went center. She was under a lot of pressure. So ball to Noreen.
And it looks like it was
just knocked on there by Noreen from that kick. So a little bit lucky from the Nomads, because like I said, that kicker was under a lot of pressure. So kicking to center is pretty dangerous. So if they had attacked, Redcoats had 3 people there. It's pretty hard to defend.
Unlucky for the Redcoats.
But lucky for Nomads. So let's see what they can do in the split attack.
Let's see if they can really drive up the field. Again, they're still in their half and really make an effort.
Bind! Set! Hold red!
Oh, they're driving. 8's out. So 8 had a really nice pick and go, so made way past the gain line there.
Looks like Redcoats now have it in possession.
Yeah, they just having trouble executing that last pass to the speed on the wing. So Redcoats now have the opportunity. Again, Alyssa to Busby. Right, great connection between those two. Quick ruck. Chloe's got that ball. It's to Adia. Adia's going forward. Quick ball from Chloe to Olivia. Olivia straightens it up nicely. Oh, they just backed away. The coach just backed away from that ball a little bit, but Andrew's got a
looks like
knock back here. Yeah, so he's taking it back to the knock on.
Again, slowing down the game a little bit.
1-2, 12. She's off. She's sub.
And it looks like number 21, Esther, is coming in for number 12, Carly Forrester. And Esther, she plays for York University Rugby and former U18 Ontario Blues.
Crouch! Bind!
So Redcoats ball here. So they've got great attack options here in the yellow zone. Lots of space out wide if they can get it. Using that pull pass to their fullback, to the nice little loop play. Just trying to find some space. Maddie's having a great game getting space there. She's got tackled there by Ella. Quick ruck here by Noreen, and Katie Hay picks and goes. Nice ruck, quick ruck by the Redcoats, and the reset. So nice pass from Chloe to Imogen. Imogen's keeping her feet, driven in there by Signa.
There.
Nomads is just quick to ruck that ball. It's a little bit offside. Yeah, and then Chloe takes it quick. Just looking at the Nomads, not quite set. Looking for the offload. Chloe to Alyssa, some veteran Griffins there. I can't tell you the year they graduated because it all meshes for me. Great line drive by Peyton Brown. So great impact that the substitutions are having. We always say that when you can make subs and the level of play stays or increases, that's what you want to see.
We can also see that number 10, Chloe Runge is also making a difference, being in that scrummy position.
Yeah, absolutely. So just trying to get that pass out wide to Olivia. Katie gets it to Olivia, but Nomads are such strong defenders. Never give up, and they just drove Olivia right out of bounds.
Ready.
Great effort. We can see that Nomads are putting pressure on to the Redcoats in their 5.
Hold, please. Repeat,
so we'll see what they can do to get it out of their end.
Natalie Armitage is back on from the yellow.
Here's Nomad mark. Off, off, off. Guelph mark.
Maddie Hobson's hobbling a little bit back there in the 15 position. They've got the back 3 ready for that kick. So quick line out. Oh, and they're going to run it. They're going to run it out of their end zone.
Nice run by Esther right there. Really driving her legs.
Yeah, little box kick. Bounced in. Under tons of pressure there by Nomads. Little pop to Maddie Hobson to Katie Hay. Katie to Kendra. Kendra finds that gap, and she's going in for the center. Such a good swerver, and so strong and balanced on her feet. She's still going. Quick ruck by Katie. We've got our forwards there ready to take that ball on. So that was lots of bodies over the ball there, and he's going to call something. Something's got to be called there.
Number 5 is laying on the ball.
Lots of bodies on the rug. It's getting
laying on the ball. Thank you.
Great run there by Kendra to get that ground. Looks like they will be going for a penalty goal. Again, this is worth 3 points here.
Completely dead. The penalty kick.
So just game management, what they're working on now, it looks like. So slowing down the game, they are ahead. I'm trying to take some time off that clock.
But again, utilizing the space. We've seen it over and over, really getting to those wings. Redcoats doing a really great job. And always by the end, Ella Grant is there to try to make those tackles. She's been really a great player this game. And it looks like that was just a little short.
Looks like
by Olivia. Or by a little wide, sorry.
Looks like she kicked the tee apart. So Jessica has the ball.
22.
Just a 22.
Bounce. I got a bounce.
So line out there for the Redcoats.
Got it. Guelph 1. Guelph 1. Guelph 1.
Looks like Jocelyn is coming out.
Okay, she's right there. Thanks, Jimmy. Guelph foul. Going 6.
So yeah, Redcoats going to their bench. Like I said, they've played a lot of minutes in this hot weather, so looking to their bench to make some impact.
Guelph, advance. Okay, let's reset it. There we go, Guelph.
Ref just resetting the line out here.
So Redcoats line out clean off the top again. Like I said, the line out attacks have been Mostly in the center, off the top. Good battles, though, between the forwards in these center attacks.
That was a big hit from Panise onto Alexis Busby.
Redcoats still have that ball, run by Alyssa. Oh, we're having some issues here in the...
Looks like Esther could not roll out of the ruck there, clear it.
Number 8, number 8.
But we're going...
It's a bit of a high tackle here from that collision.
Thanks.
And again, Redcoats just slowing the ball down. Great game management. Giving the forwards a little bit of rest.
Nomads.
Both teams are still putting immense effort in it.
Yeah, the collisions have still been extraordinary. It's been, again, great rugby to watch.
Great lineouts as well. And we'll see if Redcoats can utilize it here. Right down the center. And a little knock on.
From here.
So Nomad scrum.
Again, we're still in the Nomads end. Hopefully the Nomads can do something with this ball here. Again, we've seen the scrums have been pretty even. Both teams really pushing it through.
Bind. Sit.
Oh, just went down. He's just going to reset that.
Find the same mark.
He's going to come around to this other side, see what's happening over here. Good battle between Demi and Adia. Adia moved up from second row to front row in her last year as a Griffin.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Okay,
That's fine.
I have 36.
Again, that interception from Olivia Cerebro, such great defensive pressure. It's changed the momentum of this attack for sure.
Oh, sorry about that. 2 minutes, Noodles.
Just slowing it down a little bit. Inside the 22. Just going to eat away the clock a little bit. The Nomads are so tough in the breakdown, so Redcoats have got to be careful. Oh, 2v1 on the outside there. Forward pass.
Great idea, though.
Yep.
Again, they found the space at the end there.
Got it. Time off.
Looks like
8.
time will be
8
off.
red. Alyssa, you're doing a sub. Do you have a sub?
And more subs are coming in for the Redcoats.
That's it, for them, Jimmy?
Number 10, Chloe Runge is coming off.
Yep, that'll
For Madurai is coming on, for Chloe. And who is coming off?
Just about 3.
On
Just about
for-
3.
Is it Belle? No.
Crouch.
Someone came on for Alyssa. We'll figure it out when she
Fine.
starts running.
Set.
So Nomads are inside their 22. They've had a pretty good exit strategy. Oh, no, he's calling Nomads for bringing that scrum down. So Redcoats are just going to slow it down.
Now Redcoats have a great opportunity here to score another try. We'll see if the Nomads defense can keep up with it. And it looks like we'll be going for touch. Now here would be a great opportunity maybe for the lineout to go into a maul. They're right by the 5 or close to the 5-meter line in the Nomads end. Or again, like we've seen, they've been just passing it and it has been working for them.
Okay, time on.
So Busby's throwing it in with Alyssa going off. So just at the front jumper there, just off the top. Natalie decides to take it in and see if she can find a gap there in the lineouts. So pick and go from Busby. Oh, she found a gap. Oh, so tough in the breakdown the Nomads are. So they stripped the ball from Busby there. Just trying to work their way up the field from that advantage, that knock advantage.
It looks like they'll be playing the first knock on. No, couldn't get up the field. And again, Nomads are still like right 5 into their end.
Guys, Mark, don't get him in. Mark.
Yeah, so Nomads scrum in the 5. Last time they ran it a couple phases before before Jess box kicked it out. So we'll see what they decide to do in this attack.
We can see also that their back line is set up, so we'll see if they'll phase it out.
No. Ladies, just play it.
Ref stopping the scrum there. Just resetting. Again, the scrum we've seen has been pretty good today.
Yeah, it's been an excellent battle. We've got some good veterans up there in the front row, even with the substitutions happening. So it's been great to see who can to get that advantage. So a bit of a drive here from Redcoats. Oops. Yep, and they've got an advantage here from the scrum. So it's no, it would be Redcoats' ball.
That was a strong push in the scrum from the Redcoats. They did drive a lot. Now we have to see how the Nomads will defend this really.
Yeah, Natalie's just having a discussion of time left, so I think she's just going to wind back down the clock, try to get the ball into play for 20 seconds, and then.
Play now.
Yeah, so Kendra's taking that ball in. Good defense by Nomads. Right, so went backwards. Their Cygnus picked that up. Good leg drive there. Great ruck in there. Nomads trying to get out. So, yep, just trying to take that on.
No!
It's got to eat that clock. Ref's got an advantage here for Redcoats. So I don't know what Natalie decided to kick that ball out.
And that is the end of the game. The Guelph Redcoats have defended their title of Owl Cup Championships. Again, great effort by the Nomads. First time appearing into the Owl Cup final and putting on a great rugby game.
I'm so happy we'll be able to watch this with my daughter Carmen, because we've been watching the 2019 Owl final every morning for 3 years. So really happy that this happened. Such great competition. The level of play is just astounding, and so happy that club rugby is back going strong, and these wonderful athletes had the opportunity to play in this field at this environment.
Both teams put immense effort. Again, we saw that their strategy on offense was the same, but Guelph Redcoats did have the speed, did find the space. And again, we have to credit the Nomads for putting up a great defense, especially number 13, Ella Grant, with making those really crucial tackles.
Yeah, it was just an excellent display of rugby. I wouldn't be able to pick a player of the game, to be honest, on either side. They just played great team rugby. Good battles in the scrum, great battles in the rucks, and the pressure from the defensive lines has just been fantastic. But Redcoats just found those gaps a little few more times than the Nomads, and were able to touch that down. So really good rugby. I want to commend both teams for the style that they play, the level of rugby that they've played all summer, and yeah, happy to see this happening.
Great game. And again, now we're just doing some handshakes with both teams, and up next will be the medal ceremony. Trophy ceremony, sorry.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us today and watching this amazing final. Again, just so happy to have this back in the books, and we'll be able to continue this annually again. Just a great display here. So thanks again for everyone joining us. And this will be uploaded and onto YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it over and over again.
Testing, are we on? Oh, yeah, great. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Miles Spencer. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Rugby Ontario. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to Fletcher's Fields today for what's been an awesome day of rugby. Finally, back in this province after what's been a couple really tough years for all of us, I know. What I've been really impressed about is how this community has come together throughout the entire pandemic. And look, we're here for the first time in 3 years. It was 3 years ago. So it's so great to be back to watch rugby live, not just on screen. So I want to say congratulations to all the teams, all the players, coaches, and all of you that are watching. Earlier today we had hundreds of U14 boys and girls from right across the province here celebrating rugby, having a great day in the sun. So let's give them a round of applause. They're not here, but... I'd like to obviously recognize our host, Fletcher's Fields, for putting on today's event, and of course all of Rugby Ontario's staff that are here and done a fantastic job again after 3 years running one of our bigger event days. So thank you to all the staff and to Fletcher's Fields as well. And so today was a wrap-up day for a few levels of senior women's rugby. So earlier today we had the London St. George's and Peterborough Pagans compete in the Intermediate Cup, and we saw Peterborough take that today, so they'll be moving up to the Owl next year. So we'll give a round of applause to our friends in Peterborough. And of course, Toronto Nomads came here with not just one team. We had 2 squads here today. And you traveled well. I have a huge crowd here to say congratulations to you all for an incredible season, both your first and seconds teams. Obviously, your seconds finalists in the Owl second division as well. And congratulations to the Guardian Angels, who took the second division championship earlier this afternoon. Before we get into this game, I'd be remiss not to acknowledge our team of match officials. We have seen so much effort from, I would say, a fairly thin group of match officials this year. The pandemic's been hard on the community. We are nothing without the officials. These games do not happen. So let's give a huge thank you to our referees, those that are here. And so I'd like to call up our team of officials, Andrew Gardner, our head referee. We've got Glenn Stewart and Mike Kahn as ARs. And we'll present them with our traditional Owl tankards. Gentlemen. Yeah, you go in the middle. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks, guys. Perfect. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks, guys. Okay, and as I said, we had 2 squads, so Nomads are going home with a little bit more hardware. We've got another plaque for you, so I'd like to call up the captain to receive the Owl First Division finalist plaque. Okay, and we obviously have a bit of hardware for the Guelph Redcoats as well. So we're going to start with the league champions, Guelph Redcoats. You took the table in the Owl First Division, so I'd like to present the Owl League trophy to your captain. We're going to let her hand that one off. And after what was an incredible game, both sides, it's my pleasure to hand the 2022 Owl Cup to the Guelph Redcoats. Okay, Guelph, come get your cups.